Yo, what it do? You're now tapping in with the Year of the Real. You heard me? Young Chris, you heard me? You're now watching Nolazine TV.
Do you have any like music like projects coming up?
The latest project I put out, I got it on me right now. You heard me? The Year of the Real, the Year of the Realest. This the Year of the Realest. You heard me? You know, it's my side of the face with the Terminator eye, with my daddy's side. See, they think it's just all my face. Now this is my Paul side right here, Big Chris.
Yeah, more people wouldn't know that.
Yeah, and this my side with the Terminator. Usually, I was gonna put my side of the face over here and put Arnold Schwarzenegger from off the Terminator side with the skeleton and bone with his eye over here. But I was like my Paul home from the Fed, so I put his side of the face. This is my Paul side of the face over here. And I put my side of the face over here and put the Terminator eye on my side. So if y'all looking at the cover thinking it's all me, nah, it's my Paul side of the face. And this my side of the face right here with the Terminator eye, you did. And it's called the Year of the Realest. We got 8 really nice tracks on here. It's gonna say 9 because I got a skit on it that they ain't jamming all the way together, but this what it is. You heard me? The shit came out really fire because I told Seth what I wanted and he put it together. I told him I'm gonna send a picture of my daddy, send a picture of me, and he put it together nice, and that's how it came out. You hear me? The Year of the Realest is all on platforms, download it, whatever. You did. Niggas just trying to keep it moving. Plus I'm working on the Year of the Real. The Year of the Real Reloaded. I try to get on DJ Drama, but he tied up right now on some shit. They said me they could get him from one number, then it went to another number. But I was like, I would just shoot for that number. It's cool, but can't really get him, so I might have to go with another host. You hear me? That was gonna be big for the city too. I was gonna fuck him up with that DJ, that Gangsta Grills. But I'm gonna get him down the line.
You know, they got Don Cannon, they got, you know,
yeah, they try to get me down. Yeah, they got Don Cannon. Look, they try to get me Don Cannon, but that's what I'm gonna go with though. I think I'm gonna go with Bigger Ranking. I'm gonna go with Bigger Ranking. I talk to him, my people talk to him, really.
Yeah, cool dude. Yeah. Also, tell everybody where you from.
I'm from New Orleans, downtown DYOR.
Okay. Also, when did you start making music?
I've been making music for a minute. I wasn't really too serious about it at first. You hear me? I was doing it because my partners was doing it. The group, the 8-9 boys, before they came, you know, bigger than what they is, we always just in the hood, just rapping and playing on beats and stuff. And my partner had a computer and he was like record himself, and it was just like, you know, everybody just felt like, man, I want to hear myself on that recording. So I just started messing around, but I wasn't too serious about it. Until like I went to jail or something like that, that's when they got serious. Like when I really just like, let me just tune into this right here, just stick to that, I just took it serious after that.
And when did you come home? Like did you like immediately start rapping, or you just was just trying to
No, I was never really into it. Like I used to sit in the studio and my phone used to go and I'm like, man, I'm going to catch my sales, man. I ain't got time for this shit. Like I walk out and I wasn't really serious. Like I write verses and shit. Like I used to be in the studio with Nut and just sitting there writing verses to some shit, but I never get it down because I was just ripping and running, and like I'm like, man, I'm going outside, man. I'm gonna get my money, man. I'm not about to sit up in here and do all that. Like I wasn't really focused on it at the time. Like I knew I could do it. Like I used to run shit for niggas. They was like, man, yeah, you need to put that down. But I never did do it till like once I got incarcerated and sat there and was like, man, just go that route and just stick to that route. And that's when I really like took it serious. Like I had to take it serious. Like.
Okay. So like growing up, like who influenced you for us to like start making music?
You know, we had the Hot Boys, we had No Limit. You know, we all listen to city shit. Like we wasn't really too big on outside people. You know, New Orleans is real picky. Like our fan base, the way we operate our mind, we real picky. Like, you know, I come up in the house with triplets, LeJon, LaShawn, LaToya, to these 2 boys, you know, they was out their mind with that Tupac. So it was Tupac hard in the house, but a lot of it was like Cash Money, No Limit. Like everybody underground, like the Ghetto Twins. We listen to some of everybody, Mia X, like everybody that was popping. Like we listen to city music, man. We from the city, we listen to, they was playing city music inside. If it wasn't Tupac, it was city music.
So growing up, like who was the biggest artist, like that you knew, that was actually from like downtown New Orleans?
Downtown?
Yeah.
Growing up, I can't really say, man. Like we ain't really had nobody like stand out downtown. I really knew. What, the Ghetto Twins from downtown too, huh? The Ghetto Twins from downtown?
I don't know.
I think so. The Ghetto Twins was all downtown.
I know Phil used to be like downtown.
Phil used to be downtown. They had some people downtown, but you know, Uptown really took all the shine, bro. Uptown really had all the.
Hey, but the night wall had like Mr. Magic.
Yeah, Mr. Meta, but nah, not like how Uptown had like
Uptown
had them like Uptown. It was Warren Mays, like they had like TT Tucker, like they had them like you did to Uptown was man, like Uptown. You know, that was the place to be. Like Uptown was always a faster pace than downtown anyway, how I felt anyway. Like Uptown always was a faster pace. They always had the freshest thing, like they get everything quick, like fast and hurry. And downtown was so late about everything, but you know, slowly for sure they crossed over, even out to be exchanged.
So being from downtown, so how did like Hurricane Katrina impact you?
Hurricane Katrina, you know, it fucked up the hood. It fucked up, you know. It fucked up the spots they wanted it to fuck up, you know, like where we at, you know, it's below sea level where we at downtown anyway, like, you know. Just seeing a bunch of shit, like I seen the dead body. We stayed across the street from the Bell South building anyway in DYOR, to where, you know, just seeing a dead body while I was getting out the house right on top of the car, right there in front of the Bell South building was, you know, it was something to see. But you know, this city, like we based up on what we based up on. We know what we know. We come up in the house to where you gonna know these type of things when you go outside. You gonna know, you might see some strange, crazy shit, but mind your business and, you know, keep around. But the storm, all it did was push us out the cities that we ain't really want to be in, and we was mad and angry and had animosity to where they put us in them cities and we ain't careful about who was in the way or do what, when and how. We still was on survival mode, and you know, if it's our mind still was fucked up at the time.
So tell everybody, what's the average day like for you?
The average day is me waking up. I be on jail time. Like I get up early in the morning, you know, brush my teeth, thank the man or whatever, pour up the coffee, get high off that coffee. The way I make it, I get high off it. And it give me a rush to where I can write my raps or something like that. If I ain't writing no raps, you know, I'm just getting my day started. I'm in the hood, you know, in the trenches for number one, you did. You know, just getting everything together. Make sure safety first, you hear me? Trying to stay positive, have a productive day. Make sure, check on my kids, make sure they straight, they don't need nothing. And that's it, man. Make sure my family happy. And, you know, that's like every day with me. Like I wake up, do the same, it's like a same routine. Yeah, just get to some money, make sure the family straight, make sure my children get what they need to get, everybody taken care of, everybody, you know, blessed for that day, nothing negative coming out that day, nobody hurt, you know, going to the next day.
Okay. So far as your city, do you feel like other artists in your city like support one another?
Some of them, they feel like if they fuck with each other, if they feel like I don't really fuck with him, they ain't gonna fuck with that, like they might go listen to him though. If this how I come out. When I dropped my first tape, BTY still was living. He on Scorching. Max Payne, he was scorching. Great White was under, you know, he was doing his thing. Holly Grove King. Few most people like, you know, Fu Diddy was underneath Max and them that really do. They was scorching. Like they had a good 6-7 little local art that was scorching, that was really like doing their thing. And when I come out and I'm just sitting back, like I'm just trying to put the pieces together, like Nino Kelvin, I can forget Nino Kelvin too, you hear me? But I was trying to put the pieces together like, man, how I can get the people to fuck with me. But I'm like, I'm already street, I gotta go the street route, cause that's what we like anyway. We like that street shit. You gotta give them that street shit, especially if you talking your shit, you'll capture it, you'll get their attention. So I ain't even selling nothing. None of the selling I'm gonna sell, I can just chalk it up. With the bread, I just chalk it up. I ain't selling nothing. This time I'm gonna get the buzz up, and that's what I did. I printed up 1,000 discs. The first disc, the Year of the Real, and I put it out, some hard shit. And I got a good feedback. That's what made me really take it serious and look at this shit different. Like, and my partner them in my ear like, man, you gotta keep going. Like you, like come with the shirts, all that. And I tell you no lie, like man, I almost fell off. Like man, like for real, I fucked up a lot of bread doing that. Like real talk. And you gotta have your own bread to play, man. Like if that nigga ain't doing nothing for free, and I don't blame nobody, cause they got everything established. If you do get it for the love, that's for the love. That's what's up. It's genuine. You hear me? But a lot of these people, like the radio station and all that, ain't doing nothing for just cause you local and you. Nah, man. If you ain't got no pull or no insight or no nothing, they ain't doing it for nothing. Nobody ain't doing nothing for nothing, man. You gotta pay up, man. But at the same time, that's how I got a cold-blooded buzz. While these people's popping, I came in and fit right in because I came with a different type of style, and I was talking that shit they wanted to hear, and I just followed up with the year. It's still the year of the real. Like in the middle of the next year, I came with it's still the year of the real with the same thing. Only thing I was really slipping on was dropping videos and wasn't getting them visuals out there.
Yeah,
But now I'm on top of it now. Yeah, now I'm on top of it now. But you gotta have a game plan. You gotta have a strategy. Like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. And I fucked up a lot of bread, like just giving away free shit, just to get that crowd and get that love. Like man, you got these dudes over here. Yeah, you got these dudes over here. He fuck with Nino. If I sell my shit, he might don't buy it on the strength that I fuck with Nino. Over here, he fuck with BTY. He might don't buy it because he fuck with BTY. Same thing with Max, all them, they was popping. Like if I came out the woodwork, niggas ain't really know who I am. They knew me, like streetwise, but I ain't know I rapped to. If I came out selling the shit, they probably, man, I ain't about to go buy that dude. Shit, I don't know that dude. Like, they don't fuck with that dude like that. You hear me? That's just a nigga type of mind frame. So when I say it's free, and they hearing around town, oh, dude talking that shit. Now they come and tune in. Now, oh, it's free anyway. Let me go get a copy. They put it in, you hear me? And play it and bump it and, you know, dudes that inhale it how they want to inhale it, you did. But that's why you got to have a strategy down here. You got to have some money and a strategy and a nice little game plan. And it'll work out. It'll work out. You just got to fit what's inside. You got to know what the city like. Like, I know what the city like. Same way with that Leaf Ward concert. I know when they bring that dude down here, he was gonna capitalize off there because they like them type of people, like Maine music. Like whenever Maine get out and somebody bring him down here, he gonna capitalize because the city is based on that type of environment. Like that's what it is. Even though it's like bounce, like the all ruler is bounce and murder. Like, you know, that's the first thing niggas say. Well, you get in an altercation with somebody, like after you finish with them, they be like, man, I'm gonna kill dude. That's just pop up on their mind. That's New Orleans. Like you gotta expect that. Like at the same time, that's why I don't be in like the clubs no more how I used to be, because everything just go left. Like niggas don't think like that's petty. You gonna take somebody's life bad, then you gonna get caught for it and go to jail. Then you gonna rap and say you had a fall partner. And when you shouldn't have to do that, it's petty. Why would take somebody's life? But that's the city. That's the culture. We live on bounce and murder. You did. They ain't really got too much money down here. The economy is small. They be stunting with all that Instagram shit, but that shit don't get them nowhere, man.
Okay. So far as your city, do you feel like the local DJs and also the like radio could do a better job in breaking artists' music?
For number one, they do a hell of a job. They do their job. And if you want your shit played or paid, you know, you gotta pay. You gotta pay, I guess. You did. You sit down with them or inbox them on some shit. Like, you can't get mad at these dudes. Like, that's the way they make their living. So where you be like, man, how much to put mine in rotation? $150? Something like that. But at the same time, all I want to tell these DJs and all these DJs on some real nigga shit, like DJs, promoters and all that, y'all be reasonable, cause y'all be coming with these high ass numbers, cause y'all be seeing these dudes Instagrams how they be stunting and all that, and that don't be them dudes bread, and them dudes don't be turned up. So y'all come with a reasonable number or reasonable budget for them dudes to manage, and they could get done. Like shit could get spent and all that type of shit. But y'all be want to hit dudes over the head, and them dudes ain't really got no 500 to just up like that to nobody, or 300 or up to just like that to nobody. When they got churn, they got a cell phone bill, they got a shoe habit, but they don't think about all that. You did. That's why a lot of niggas, I ain't saying nobody selfish at the end of the day, because you supposed to, this should make your way of living, you supposed to get something out the deal. But at the same time, just be reasonable about a lot of shit, dude, man. 'Cause at the same time, dudes ain't really got no money like that, man.
So far as the music business, and like far as you can see, what do you enjoy most about being a music artist, and also like what do you hate most about being a music artist?
Well, I enjoy just putting out some real shit. I just give you some real shit, man, that like y'all gonna feel like. And and my partners will tell you, like, I know what not to like put out, and what like I ain't putting out no anything and nothing like that. If I feel like that's what it is, I ain't gonna record it. I ain't gonna just do it. But just putting out some real shit and it sound good and just get a nice feedback that just, like, you know, just I nigga ain't trying to be famous, but just to get somebody to be like, to tag you in something that you don't know, and you know, like they rapping it, or they know it word for word with their churn or whatever. They out and about, they listen to it, they recording and sending it to you, to where you can repost it on your page. And it just make you feel good. But the bad situation, see you talking that shit like you Soldier Slim, like you talking that street shit. You get, fake pages in your DM lane. Your pussy ass ain't living like that, and you a bitch. And nigga gonna fuck over you in the street. You won't rap that gangster shit like you living like that. That's the only thing bad that come out. Then you got to go in the club and perform, and you around these people. You don't know who on them fake pages. You just your antennas up around this time. You just looking like it might be one of these bitches. You hear me? But that's the bad thing about it. Like niggas just be hating for no reason. A nigga just trying to make a way out to find a living to feed their family. Everybody got a career. Everybody trying to make it out this motherfucker. Ain't nobody who trying to be nobody. At the end of the day, we all can't make it, dude. So you gotta have a plan B, plan C. You did at the end of the day, but at the same time, if it fits you and it's working, keep it working, man.
Okay. So as far as you, what separates you from other artists?
I'm totally different. Like I'm running real shit. I ain't trying to fake it. I ain't putting on no fake jewelry. None of that. All my shit real. My watch, my chain real. That's why I put it on like that. I had somebody walk up on me in spades and really grab my chain, and it almost was a problem. But I ain't faking it like at all. I'm running real shit. I'm giving you real shit, like shit that I've been through. I did 6 years in jail. I'm giving you all them dudes, jailhouse stories, jailhouse eps, all that type of shit. What's really going on in my hood, with my partners, all that. You heard me? And I'm giving you real shit that's going on in the world. Well, shit off Instagram. I take memes, posters people be posting, and put it all in the rap. And frizzle it up like that and just deliver it the way I'm going to deliver it at the end of the day. And half of these rappers, they just be doing it for the gram, and they be wearing all this jewelry on it and all this and all that like they ain't got a car. Or ain't got $1,000. But you got 10 chains on that are equal up to all that, cost more than all that, which ain't costing over $100, $200 worth of chains on you, and that's not real. Like, just be real with yourself, man. I ain't hating on you at the end of the day. You could do that, do it. If you could do it, do it. They say fake it till you make it, but I ain't going that route with the rest of the artists. And I ain't trying to sound like nobody. I got a real sound, like this is me. I'm rapping. I'm not auto-tuning nothing, singing nothing, trying to be like no Atlanta and all that. I'm keeping the original sound out here, and I'm running real shit how they like it down here, and that's what it is at the end of the day. But whatever fits them dudes, hey, I salute them, you hear me? Congratulate them on that. Other than that, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it at the end of the day.
Tell your fans something about you that you don't show on your social media.
With my kids, I be with my kids a lot. They really don't know I got 6 children. I be with my kids a lot. I might post them, might take them down. Just for private use, you hear me? Post them, take them down. I got 6 kids. I be on these 6 kids, check in with them at all the time, you did. I go here and there in places, but certain places I really don't like going and doing, like down here, like period, because I know the city. And they'll try you just because who you is. And, by me rapping that shit, how I'm rapping it, but at the end of the day, I'm a cool dude, a cool guy. But at the same time, a lot of shit, I ain't trusting or chancing it. And I got 6 children, I really like, I'm in their life, like I really be there, like I make sure they straight, like whatever they got, wherever you see them, that's me, like for real, you hear me? I ain't getting on there posting no money, doing that because they ain't what it's for, you hear me? I'm entertaining at the end of the day, and I'm rapping, like everything I could be saying I could be lying. That's what entertainment about. And stop believing a lot of guys, because them dudes is not doing all that. Them dudes would have been went to jail, went to the phase and got indicted and all that. At the end of the day, you just take it. If he running some real shit, you gotta take it. Like that's what you going through right now. It's real. You can feel that, you adapt to it. Other than that, going out there and trying to really kill somebody because he say he go do it or he say he done it before, don't fuck with that. Leave all them guns and all that shit off the internet, man. Like y'all don't need to be doing all that, man. Y'all indicting yourself. Y'all, man, that's just bad, man. But hey, that's the end of it. They still gonna do it at the end of the day, but that to each his own, dude. But a lot of shit you see on the internet, I just post. I barely be posting. Like I don't post really like nothing like that, unless I got something going on, or I just be like, man, it's been too long. I ain't never make up. Let me just post something. Other than that, I ain't really. I'm on that, dude. I'm sitting there browsing on the Explore page, like going through that. Yeah, but I'm really with my children at the end of the day, man. Like going and pick them up from school, everything, all that. You hear me? I ain't posting it or doing all that or giving money to the homeless people. At every stop, I might have $100 worth of ones, and I might send them on the console and pass out $1 to every homeless person. I ain't gonna record it and put it on the Instagram or nothing like that. I ain't doing all that. Until the girls passing out candy for the volleyball or softball team, $5, $10 here. I I ain't gonna post all that, you did. I ain't gotta show y'all all that. I just know my heart good at the end of the day, you did, and I ain't really doing no tripping.
How well do you take on that criticism?
I take it pretty cool. Like, they got people be, you know, it's crazy because say like say you go on YouTube now about me dropping videos, you go on YouTube and I could have 100 thumbs up, there's always gonna be that one thumb down, or I could have 10 comments saying that's nice, that's fire, and there's gonna be one person that say, man, you alright, man, you ain't gonna be with all that, but you gotta accept that though. If you ain't ready to accept that, you ain't ready to succeed, because somebody gonna always say something crazy about you no matter what, just to try to throw you off the sidetrack you to be like, but you gotta stay in a positive mind though, man. None of that shouldn't be getting to you, because if he's saying that, and that's outweighing all the numbers right there. If you got 100 people saying that's official, and one person, 2 people saying that's, they don't really mean nothing. And I try to stay, but it's the city, like I can't really just be like on some flashing type shit or crashing type shit. Nah, man, they ain't about to trick me on my spot. I've been in jail long enough, and I know what this shit about at the end of the day. You're somebody really could get hurt down here. That's where it's gonna lead at to what. For me, I just stay from around it or don't entertain it. I look at it, laugh or something like that, and get it over.
Okay. So what's your most like memorable concert performance that you had, and I'm telling people why?
My first concert was that A Boogie with the Hoodie. Man, I was
there.
I was nervous.
I wondered how you brought other people with you.
I was nervous as hell. My first time ever getting on the stage, performing, rapping in front of a crowd. This bitch was packed, Highland Wolf, and I was nervous as hell. I must have drunk like, I don't know how many Hennessy's they went and brought me and all that, man. But when I got on stage, it was showtime. I couldn't fumble the ball, and I showed up and I performed and I did my thing, and I was proud of it. And he was proud of me, you hear me? My partner was like, bitch, like you really got up there and yeah. And I was like, thank you, you hear me? I was just happy for that moment. That was my first time ever doing that, you hear me? And I'd like to thank L the kid, you hear me? Free the homie, by the way you did. I appreciate y'all, you hear me? Like real talk.
Okay. So do you feel like you have to move out your city, like once your music career, like reach a certain milestone?
They be saying that, but where I'm at, I don't know. Well, it's hard to get me from the lead from where I'm at. I don't know. I think you just gotta carry yourself the right way and stop carrying yourself in a negative way, like you so out there like that, and you can't be tried or can't be tested or nothing won't happen to you, cause that's when shit happen. Like you just look at a lot of I just look at a lot of shit like with the BTYs with shit, with the young greatness shit, and I just sit there and I think about this shit, you hear me? I just be like, man, this shit crazy, and how they was acting, I just check out interviews and all that. Like, you can't just be like, you can't just play this tough guy down here like that, because these dudes will run up on you like for real. Like, y'all playing and niggas just do shit just cuz. Like, they'll see you and be like, they go to the real. Man, fuck that, let's try that boy. You remember by myself at the end of the day, nigga would try me. Like, I ain't no big bad, you did, nigga, then a nigga would try you, man. But at the same time, when you get to a certain level, I just feel like you just gotta level up like how you do shit. Watch how you do shit. When you gotta have security, have, you know, everything and all, you gotta just move like the president. Just be smart about everything, you hear me? Not saying you really could leave him down here, because Baby and Wayne, the man, had to leave from down here. They could have made it work inside the city. P ain't had to leave from down here. He could have made it work inside the city. They could have made it work inside the city to where niggas wouldn't want to play. Niggas wouldn't play with them, like, cause they inside the city with all this bread. To where you play with one of them, you already know that's your ass. But they could have made it work. Niggas ain't really gotta leave. But see, when you getting up there with all that rah shit and this my city and you the king of this and you run this and nigga not gonna fuck with you, and you can't do that, man. This the city, man. You gotta stay humble, man, and a nigga gonna fuck you up. Like, nigga gonna try you just off GP. That's what it is. Nigga know you're a good dude. Man, that man ain't fuck with, nah, leave that man alone, man. This and that, man. But if you talking that crazy shit, nigga ain't trying to spare you. Nigga like, you know what, we got him out of bounds. Before he get these $1 million, he got $1 million right now. Before he get these $10 million to kill him. You hear me? That's how they be, you hear me? Real talk. You'll never reach that bread.
So, I'm like 3 years from now, I'm like, where do you see your music career going?
Hopefully I should be signed, man. Somebody should have been and gave me a shot. I got a lot of shit, niggas DMing me and hit me on and this and that. I hope something shake. You hear me? I ain't gonna put too much out there. But I hope something shake for me, dude. Like, I'm trying to make it out as everybody else, but I'm trying to make it out down here. I'm not trying to go to Houston, Atlanta, and then make it and say I'm from the city. I'm trying to make it while I'm from the city right now. I'm in the city. I'm trying to make it down. I'm trying to be the first one to kick the door down here, like, and cooperate and let them know, like, man, I done it inside the city. I ain't had to go to Houston. I ain't had to run the Baton Rouge. I ain't had to run to Atlanta to do it. I did it inside the city. You did? And that's why I got that mind frame. I gotta stay humble. I don't step on nobody too. I don't hate on nobody. I do what I gotta do inside my hood, and that's the rap. And I'm comfortable in my hood. I don't go outside the radar. And just like when I come outside, if I feel like something going wrong, I got knuckleheads just like everybody else. The way it'll be what it's gonna be. It'll keep them bitches out. But other than that, I ain't gotta worry about all that, because I ain't on that type of time. I ain't on the internet with all that rah-rah shit and doing all that crazy ass shit. But nigga with it at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm trying to make it from down here. You know what I mean? The people that say, man, you got to man, you got to go to Atlanta, you want to go to Houston, man, I'm not going nowhere, man. I'm staying right down here.
You actually starting over, man.
At the end of the day. Yeah,
starting over.
Go to Atlanta, go to Houston, then what? Go get a job. I don't know the city like that. Move around, how they move around. And nah, I'm not doing that, man. Kick that bitch down right here, open it up right here, you heard me? Put the light on the city, and I ain't going nowhere. Just to let them know we done it, you hear me? The rest of them dudes had them opportunities like Wayne and all them, man. They ain't hoping to held it down like they was supposed to, man. Them niggas used the city up, got where they was going and said, fuck the city, man. Straight up.
So what's your advice to a younger artist that's trying to follow in your footsteps?
First of all, don't follow in my footsteps. You gotta be better than me. And to younger artists coming up, bro, you trying to get the buzz and all that, just look at just go back and just look at people that influence you, that you feel like he influence you. Like, he could come down right now and he could talk to you and tell you do this and you will listen to him. Just like how you listen to his raps, he could come down and be like, look, partner, don't do this, don't do that, and you will listen to him. Just do shit like that. Like, whoever influence you, just try to especially if it's in the city and it's local, you close to, just try to be better than him or what he doing. Like, don't try to be like don't try to be that person, because it can't be duplicate. You can't do that, you hear me? Just do it your own way. You might take a little bit from here and there, but do it your own way. Try to do it better. At the end of the day, try to do it better. At the end of the day, don't ever try to be somebody else and all that, because it's not gonna work. You gotta be you at the end of the day, you hear me? And you just learn from people's mistakes. Like, and that's all I did. I just sit back and learn from this and this and this and that. Like, what went wrong with dude, or why that happened, or why that happened. I be questioning shit to where I be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay far away from that. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You heard me? I ain't got too much to speak on. I ain't in nobody's business. Shit like that, you did. And you'll make it farther than what you think.
And last but not least, tell everybody like, what can they find you, and also like, where can they find your music?
Y'all can find me on Instagram _TheRealYoung8. My music, my album, EP, The Year the Real, is on all platforms: Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal, iTunes. My 2 mixtapes, The Year the Real and It's Still The Year the Real, is on SoundCloud. You could go on SoundCloud, search, type 8 Young Chris 9. It's gonna pop up. Check it out. You can log on to my YouTube page. You see my videos, link in my bio. It'll send you straight to my YouTube page off my Instagram. Check out the videos I just posted. And that's it, man. We rolling.